Welcome back. I'm some guy you've never heard of, and this is Crusader Kings 3 Angevin Dreams. We're playing as King Eudes II here of Aquitaine. King Eudes the Shy of Aquitaine. So last time we had just gotten home from a tournament held in, I believe, Bar Suabe over here in Troyes. That is a lot of situations. Let's see, I could pardon someone, or I could imprison them. Okay. I could change Lucia's contract. Sure, why not? Let's see, how's she gonna feel if I make her taxes high? That'd be minus 15 opinion. I am not this vassal's rightful liege. Why am I not this vassal's rightful liege? Let's see. Bigore. That is part of Arma, which is part of the Kingdom of Aquitaine. How am I not this person's rightful liege? Do they think that that duke should be their rightful liege? Because that duchy is not created. What if I did that? No? Okay. I don't want to push it right now anyway. So yeah, let's just go... Yeah, we're raising your feudal taxes. Right, I have potential negotiations I could supposedly negotiate. He'll not accept. He'll not accept. Look, if it's like practically impossible for them to accept, just don't tell me, alright? Wow, he would still grant a claim on the Duchy of Frisia. Well, I'm still not interested in gaining a claim on the Duchy of Frisia right now. I'm much more interested in taking pieces of West Francia before I take land up here. Let's see, Frisia's way up here too, isn't it? Yeah. That's up here. That's like asking to get... Yeah, I'm sorry, taking land there is kind of like asking to have the Northmen come bug me. Being that close. Iceland. Interesting. Right here nestled between the Danelaw and England, there's a bit of Iceland. The Kjartan Sunnyson of Iceland. He holds the earldom of Lancashire and the earldom of Westerland. So I'm guessing the rest of Iceland and also Cambridgeshire are held by his vassals. Alright, good for him. Alright, southern Norway is kind of, and Denmark are split up between Jylland, Schleswig, and Denmark. Interesting. How full is the King of West Francia right now? 4889. How about the King of... Okay, individually he's more powerful than I am. Alliance network-wise, I am like 3 times as powerful as he is. With my alliance with East Francia and with the Byzantine Empire. Who's he allied with? Burgundy. Okay. Tiny little Burgundy over here. Well, I was going to be saving for a bit so that I can create one of these duchies. Because I really would like to have more of these I'd like to have more dukes in my court. and not have to manage so many counts myself. Oh, I can ask my Head of Faith for gold. That's pretty cool. Let's see, I would lose 250 piety. That's okay. Yes, I will ask for gold, please. While we're both in our papal regalia. Greetings, King Eudes of Aquitaine. I have considered your plight and decided to grant your request. May these funds help you spread the true faith in your lands. Signed, Pope Nicholas of the Papacy. Praise St. Matthew, here comes the tax refund. Excellent. Thomine is no longer your caravan master. Aww. My daughter has learned Norse. Cool. King Diet wins Grand Tournament. I would have to leave within 7 days. That's fine. I will do that immediately. But right this moment, I need a new caravan master. Courtiers, caravan master. Who would make Taman Hasunid would make an excellent caravan master. He would give me what? He's got 22 for speed and 24 for what's that? Safety, I'm guessing. Alright, you can become my caravan master now. Yes, we will go to his grand tournament. It's going to be what? A melee and a duel. Oh, nice. Have to leave within 23 days. Oh, because I now have a caravan master that would have me travel faster. Mosbach. Alright. Join. Let's customize our route. Okay, going to Mosbach there. We'd just be traveling this fairly safe way, this fairly straightforward and safe path. Well, I do want to get there pretty much as soon as possible. So what if I hire mercenary guards? Let's see, I would get there. Okay, let's actually take a look without that. So currently I'm set to arrive on the 10th of February and it starts on the 5th of March. If I hire the mercenary guards, I'm set to arrive on the 5th of February. How about if I make haste? Then I'm set to arrive in January. What if I make haste and hire mercenary guards? 26th of January, and it's still pretty safe. I mean, I won't be doing the spreading culture thing, but I want to be there quick so I have more time to prepare. Oh man, imagine all the time you have to prepare if you're the one hosting the tournament. Oh, that's gotta be pretty cool. Alright, yes, join King Dietwin's Grand Tournament. Captain Ivor will be recruited to the travel entourage. Captain Ivor of Band of the Horn. Okay. Wow. I mean, he's a good commander, but super crap himself in battle. Yes, titles can be... Wait, I can negotiate an alliance with Count Condidan. Do I not already have an alliance with him? Yes, negotiate one. I know, it's gonna stress me out, but he's my nephew. He's my nephew and my vassal. He should be my ally. It's worth some stress to stop him from being able to join factions. King Dietwin is hosting a grand tournament. It should really stop saying my fellow attendee there, and just say whoever is hosting the grand tournament. Competition in the vicinity of Mosbach, and time has come for us to depart. We shall represent the house of De Loire and make the Loirean people proud. While we are there, we should also seize the opportunity to experience the Franconian culture. Alright. We shall travel there. I also have some money now, which I was going to use to create one of these many titles. Let's see, there's the Duchy of Orleans, the Duchy of Armagh, Duchy of Bourbon, the Duchy of Brittany, the Duchy of Auvergne, and the Duchy of Neustria. Who holds Orleans right now? That'd be my son, Prince Eudes. I take Orleans and I grant it to him. Yes, I will create this title. Montegris belongs to Prince Carloman Evil of West Francia. He has Montegris, Valais, Bordeaux, and Laborde. Oh, okay. Got it. Alright, so that is Countess Bone. She has Mew, Troyes, and Jaligne. Jaligne is a part of what? Bourbon? Okay. Troyes is part of Champagne. And her other duchy is also part of Champagne. Okay. How many pieces are there of Champagne? Champagne. Oh, it is a big duchy. I would have to take 2 more pieces of it to make that duchy. I would love to make that duchy and give it to her, but that's not happening anytime soon. However, my son, Prince Eudes, I'm granting you a title. You are now getting the... I don't know why it's saying Petty Kingdom. You are getting the Duchy of Orleans. Oh, he's 16. Ah, but that's right. His, betrothed is... Wait. Oh, no, that's right. That's Payan, who's betrothed to a, East Francian princess. That's right. You are betrothed to someone to shore up my alliances with my vassals, to stop them from forming a faction and overthrowing me. Alliance formed with Count Condidin of Evreux. Marvelous news. He's probably going to become the Duke of Neustria when I gain that title. Travel, a knight errant. This again. Let's see. He is arrogant, a gallant, brilliant strategist. He's a great commander as well as an okay knight. Ansel, make him see reason and join our court. I do not have time to go chasing after healing waters. And there we go. There's my next martial perk. Let's see, Parthian tactics would be good. Organized march would be better. especially since it gives travel speed. This was already one of my favorite perks before, because of that army movement speed. But now with the travel speed too, it's definitely one of my favorite perks in Martial. Alright, we're actually going to have you focus on something else now. You have all that learning experience, and you have a trinket that would give you more learning. So let me go ahead and look at your inventory. We'll unequip Count Yude's weapons in combat. What is it? French book about books? Yes, we'll equip your French book about books. What's this? This is your favor of a lady. Alright. Really need to get you some armor and regalia. I still absolutely love that crown. I just can't wait for that to like become just the crown of Aquitaine, or when you actually get around to forming an empire, or one of your descendants gets around to forming an empire. You're probably not going to do it. I don't know. If I could ever get my hands on West Francia, what would it take to usurp it? I would need 24 of its counties. Okay. And I only have 13. I have claim on 2 of them. And then a handful more are de jure territory of my kingdom. Or at least my kingdom's vassals. But that's beside the point. Let us continue traveling to Mosbach. Travel, closed doors. Ah, how I remember the tales of Joinville's church. We were just in Joinville not that long ago. How high it would raise, an imposing bastion of God. Stones that could build an entire paradise, silence and prayer. Well, I never visited the church when I was here last, so... A bereft landscape in the browns of the village lays before us. The muddy streets, the age-worn pavement, but the church is there as promised. At least it's nice from an aesthetic perspective. See, I came all this way to see it, and I will. No, I'm just passing through. We can just wait until there's no one around. No, I'm just passing through. Men break the door down if it's necessary. No. Absolutely not. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's continue our travel. Exactly. We're not here to see a church. We're just passing through. I didn't specifically choose that. This is just the fastest route. To the solitary King Yudes, you have something that should legitimately belong to me. Relinquish it at once. This is from Carl Olafurson of Montague. Oh, you want the marble scepter of Jarl? No! I won that. I won that in a siege. Fair and square. I took it from your father. No, actually, my father took it from your father. He won it fair and square. What are you going to do about it? You're going to attack me? You pathetic, one county wonder? When I come home, I am chasing you out of Francia. Travel, the Hermit. A grotto emerges from the vegetation like a stone arch in a cathedral. On its entry, there's a small wooden table and a stall. Someone has left a lantern burning on it. Careful, my liege. Taman holds his arm up in front of my chest. There are bandits in these lands. You're quick to make accusations. A dimly illuminated figure stands in the entrance of the cave. I'm merely a hermit, and you must be a king. He didn't actually make an accusation. He just said I should be careful, because there might be bandits around. No one ever said you were a bandit. Let's see, a hermit would be a great addition to my entourage. I would gain 36 stress because I'm cynical. How fortunate, please tell me about my future. I would gain 36 stress because I'm cynical. Let's just go. Yeah, I'm not here to see a hermit. I am on my way to a tournament. Yeah, let's just go. Alright. Let me set this from the outset. As much as I'd like to triumph, I would like to recruit knights. That is my main purpose for being at the tournament. Triumphing would be cool, but it is secondary. I would like to get some knights that are capable of taking up the acclaimed knighthoods. Tournament arrival. I've arrived at the site of the tournament here in Mosbach. Though not all the revelers have yet arrived, throngs of people wander through the colorful surroundings, all looking forward to the forthcoming displays of skill and prowess. I've already seen plenty of candidates ripe for induction into the ranks of my knights. I can't wait for it to start. Alright, I am currently guaranteed to qualify to enter the melee. Excellent. Let's check things out at the tourney grounds. Squires laugh and joke while they polish helms and mail. One of them snorts so hard it sounds like a pig, and the rest soon imitate him. Their knights are busy near the tents waiting. Among them I spot Humbert, Count Leopold's counselor. His skills have been greatly praised, and his name resonates as one of the possible victors. I could convince him to join my own council. Humbert von... what's it? Saffenberg. He is arrogant, lazy, and lustful. He's a flamboyant trickster, an aspiring blade master, and a traveler. And not a good knight at all. Let's see, gold is the biggest temptation. A skillful man deserves a skillful liege, or no liege at all. Well, you wouldn't get a... I'm not going to lure you away to my my court when you're not going to get a decent job. You're one of his you're his chancellor. Yeah, you're not getting a position on my council, so it would not be right for me to try to lure you away, especially since you're not even a good knight. Let's see. My score increases slightly. Leopold gains 25 opinion of me. I do not wish to offend Count Leopold. Because I do not. Alright, let's visit the artisan quarters. I hand over Catalan's sword to be readied for the trials ahead, but regret immediately fills me as it leaves my hands. Manassas, the weaponsmith, is clearly inundated with requests, and he in turn passes it to a skittish-looking apprentice to handle. The young man takes the weapon excitedly, giving it a too careless stroke through the air. It impacts off a nearby anvil, digging a deep chip out of its body. My resultant involuntary yell causes the weaponsmith to turn in horror, snatching up the damaged weapon with one hand and clipping the boy around the ear with the other. Let's see, fix it now. Oh, do you have any for sale? Let's see. My score increases moderately and I become the owner of a tourney sword, which is not as good as my Catalan sword. Let's see, just give it here. My score decreases slightly, the durability of the Catalan sword decreases by 3. Fix it now. My score increases slightly, I pay him 20. The durability of the sword increases by 7. Decreases by 7. Fix it now. And I'll just barely be able to visit the village before things start. Excellent. And let's visit the village. Knightly fanfare. We're going to win this, my knight Ansel exclaims. It'll be trivial, like when you defeated Count Karl's war. You're much too noble and thoughtful to fail. It feels good to know that my knights have my back. See, I feel unstoppable. My score increases moderately. I'd be nothing without my glorious supporters. I gain prestige, and my score increases slightly. Glory Hound vassals gain opinion of me, and my acclaimed knights gain glory. I thank God for my coming victory. Oh, and that would stress me out because I'm cynical. No, I feel unstoppable. Melee contest begins. A clear divide has been drawn between the two teams, who stand across from each other, taunting as they prepare their equipment and whisper plans. Horses are ready in the background, the chargers whinnying and harumphing. It will be a brutal day's work. My ears prick up as my name is mentioned, drifting across the gentle breeze. That could be a good sign or a bad one. Glory will be ours. You see, what is this over here? Other 12 contestants. There's me, Count Charles II of Berry, Count Luitpold of Wolpe, Count Wolfram II of Eichstadt, Jacob van Rennes, Count Pepin of Isolden. Ah! My vassal. No, not my vassal. Oh, my brother-in-law. That's right, he was a steadfast ally of my father. Odilo Galoch. My knight Bermond, who won the wrestling contest that one time. Let's see, Count Berthold of Hohenlohe, Count Victor of Nassau, Chieftain Skarfeldin the Strong of Kolorbzeg, Dauphin Guilhelm III of Viennois, Vladimir Vidensky, Count Irman of Mark, Myhard Kaunitz. Ah! Our host, King Deathwin the Beautiful of East Francia, William van Aar, Christopher von Falls, Evard de Tornemeyer, Count Siska of Stade. Several counts, only 2 kings, and no dukes at all. Interesting. Glory will be ours. I curb my horse after a pass at an opponent and head back into the fray. As I approach, I see a figure topple from their mount, blindsided by a blow from an opponent behind them. Seemingly unhurt, Deathwin looks around wildly for his mount, but it is long gone, spooked by the noise. I draw closer still, fixated on his plight. Seated atop my charger, he looks so small, so defenseless. It wouldn't be honorable, so an onlooker would say, but there is precious little honor in the fray. I could say, do you need a hand, Deathwin? Should increase his, score slightly. I would gain nickname The Honorable. He would also gain 25 opinion of me. And I would lose 22 strength, stress. Let's see, so be it, yeah. My score increases minutely. His decreases slightly. Oh no, he would gain wounded. I'm not gonna wound my host. Not just my host, but my ally. My heir is betrothed to his daughter. No. Or we shall settle this fairly on foot. Combined prowess plus martial challenge against King Deathwin. 48% chance I prevail in the duel. 51 I lose the duel. This is not the way I fight. No, do you need a hand, Deathwin? You are now known as the Honorable. So much better than the Shy. So much better. The hardy scrub shivers and rustles as I push my way through it. This copse of trees is in perfect ambush spot. adjacent to the path to a rest spot. I do not have to wait long. Christopher shambles his way along the path, clearly looking forward to a break from the fighting. The dappled sunlight glints off his armor as the susurration of the leaves masks my approach through the undergrowth. Keeping my eyes on Christopher, I eventually get myself into prime position, merely 2 or so strides away from where he is about to tread. Let's see, I could say, Christopher, face me in honorable combat. I must be swift. It would not be right to prevail like this. No, Christopher, face me in honorable combat. 99% chance I win the duel, which I increase my score moderately, gain 10 foot hostilitor experience and 13 horse hostilitor experience, and 0% chance my score decreases moderately. And either way, he gains opinion of me respect, because yes, I'm saying face me in honor, and I get this because I'm gallant. Okay, alright. You know, usually I went for more the strategy one when it came to martial. It'd be overall one of my favorites, because, I mean, you want your ruler to be a good commander, win a bunch of wars and everything. But with tours and tournaments now, it is definitely making that the other tree, the one that leads to Gallant, so much cooler. I mean, it was already cool. I mean, you get those knights. That's probably and the knight effectiveness. That's probably one of the best things. Also, the prowess and Peacemaker is pretty awesome. But just the options that I'm getting from being gallant here are really cool. Yes, Christopher, face me in honorable combat. You win the duel. Your score increases moderately. I gained hostilitor experience. Melee, into the fray. The shadows loom long as the battle wears on, the fray shrinking as contestants limp away. Wheeling my horse, I think back to what has transpired so far, such as when I hid myself in the trees, laying an ambush for an unsuspecting passers-by. Events are clearly coming to a head, as tired battle lines are drawn up once more. The opportunity to stamp my mark on this contest is now. Let's see, I will win a soldier's victory, 63% chance that I increase greatly. With me to victory. Perhaps if we draw them in here, maybe we should just ride it out. 60% increase slightly, 23%. My score decreases slightly. No, my best odds are I will win a soldier's victory. Hopefully this time I don't get the very bottom one like I did last time that I chose in a melee, the very best possible outcome. I mean, the very best odds that I had. So yes, I will win a soldier's victory. The ploy was a stunning blow. The tide shifts in my team's favor. Multiple riders breaking free as we overwhelm their flank, racing away towards the opposition's camp. We can only hope they reach it before the same happens to us. It is almost impossible to call which side is closest to prevailing. There is still all to play for. I can see the heralds begin to make their way to the field to signal the conclusion of the event. The end draws near. One more push. Trumpets sound, the crowd clamors, competitors begin to assemble. The contest is over. The one team's limelight is being readied. A herald steps forward, voice booming out across the scene. After many trials, some tribulations, and above all else, some truly spirited competition, we have our winners. King Yude's team beat King Ditwen's team in the contest. Well played all, time to celebrate. And you know what? I helped him up that one time. He really can't begrudge me my victory. In fact, the gentlemanly thing would be to forfeit. But we did it. We won. My qualifying knights. Right, it has happened. Contestants on the winning team gained 75 prestige and 30 gold, and gained melee victor for 5 years. Of course that gives monthly martial experience right after I switched from being martial. But also gives me martial +3, that's awesome. We did it, we won. Oh, did I not actually change? I think I was just looking at it and then I got distracted. Yeah, I never got around to changing it. Yeah, I guess I'm just going it all in. I changed my trinkets around to be ready for changing. But you know what? We'll just go back to that. Why not? It served my father well, it will serve me well as well. We did it, we won. So how much experience do I get right now? 36 a month? Oh wait, I'm not gonna get that until I click that. Okay, so we did it, we won. How much experience do I? Just 36 a month. Okay. Oh well. Alright, so I'll be able to hit 3 spots again. I currently qualify for the duel. Current qualification threshold is 10, and I have 25. Excellent. I'm known as the Honorable. That is so awesome. Alright. Well, we visited the tourney grounds. We visited the village. No, we didn't visit. Yeah, we visited the village. We visited the artisan quarters. Could go to the tent camp. Yeah, let's see what's at the tent camp. I'll be surprised if Jacob doesn't sweep the floor with the other contestants, I hear as I walk around the camp. A group of visitors are eating around a pot, and I spot the very Jacob sitting with them. You exaggerate, my friend, he says, as he stares intently. I lock eyes with him and give him a subtle nod. If you'll excuse me, he mutters, getting up. Is there something the Lord wants to discuss? Was there something I wanted to discuss? He's got, what, 23? I have a 26. Let's see. Winning won't make you any friends. Diplomacy challenge against Jacob. 50% he listens to me. And 50% he is insulted by my proposal. What's my proposal? Or I want a fair fight. I gain 75. Oh, this is my intent to recruit. It's a 50-50. I have a chance of increasing my chances moderately. On the flip side, I just lose some prestige. Yeah, winning won't make you any friends. Jacob von Renesse listens to you. Your score increases moderately, his score decreases greatly. Okay, interesting. That was the tent camp. I guess I'll go to the tavern next. Maybe I should go to the artisan quarters again. No, we're going to the tavern. Grand Tournament, local lancers. Surveying the assembled petty nobility gathered in Mosbach, I spot just the sort of man I need. Hupold von Eschenloch is a local horseman of some experience, known in these parts for his valor despite his low station, a knight of a forgotten provincial line. As I approach to make my introduction, Count Arnauld appears beside him, clearly sharing my idea. Let's see, impatient, lustful, generous. He's got confident knight, that's cool. Be assured I will pay better. No. 27% chance? No. Hupold, you will sit in my grand pavilion. Let's see. It'd be 31% chance. Come, you'd really rather serve a mere count? That is my best chance, or I won't barter over a knight. Come, you'd really rather serve a mere count? Yep, he did rather serve a mere count. Oh well, I made my best shot. I could go to the village again. I could go to the tourney grounds again. Or I could go to the temple. I haven't yet. Oh, my mother died. No. You inherited pressed orchid from Queen Mother Patruina Gatones of Aquitaine. quick wife. This was my mother's, and as special as she was to my father, you are to me, so I would like for you to have this. Let's send this pressed orchid as a gift to our wife. Alright. No, I'll hit the temple. That'll be everything. No, I think I'll go to the artisan quarters again. I'm cynical. I really don't feel like going to the temple. What magnificent work he's done, I hear a knight proudly say, leaving the workshop. The shimmering blade reflects the sun like a crystalline lake. I push the door open and am greeted by a bursting flame. Are you gonna compete like that? The weaponsmith asked, pointing at the Catalan sword hanging from my belt. If you have the gold, I have the steel. Let's see. Inscription. Motto inscription. I'll keep my gold. No, make it deadlier. The sharpened edge will only last for the duration of the tournament, but still, that's an +8 prowess. That'll push me up quite a bit, I assume. Okay, who are the favored contestants? Count Amalric the Trembling. Why is he a favored contestant with his 0 prowess? How's he supposed to do well in the thing? Okay, Count Berthold. I mean, I'm guessing he's cheating or what. No, but make it deadlier. I'll spend the 20 gold on this. Sure, why not? Payan comes of age. With his coming of age, my tuition of Payan is at an end. As an active and enthusiastic child, it is no surprise that Payan has done well in his studies of war and combat. He has shown great aptitude in both battle tactics and the management of armies. He will make a fine commander one day, I am sure. They grow up fast. He got skilled tactician and logistician. Excellent, my Herculean son. Excellent. They grow up fast. Oh, you're too old for me to tell you to learn a language. Didn't I already tell you to learn High German? I'm not sure. Is he here with me? No, he is not. Okay. At least I'm assuming that he is not. It's too bad he did not become a man while accompanying me to the tournament. Oh well. Waiting for the duels to begin. Contestants march onto the field, taking their places around the sparring squad. As the herald announces the contest's commencement, the squared-off ring is being looked over in the background, rattled and shaken to ensure no give should a contestant crash into it. The duel qualifiers have come to an end, and it's clear who will be put forward for the quarterfinals as it stands. The varied pitches and volumes of the crowd's cheers leave no questions as to the favorites. For my first bout, I have been paired against Lucetto. How? How did you qualify with your 3 prowess? For duel and only 13 martial. How did you make it to the quarterfinals? Alright, well, I have to place a bet. Let's see. No, I've got to be optimistic. I'm going to bet on myself. Alright, a light wind stirs the air around us as Lucetto approaches me, sword readied. I look around for any advantage, as any good duelist does. No uneven ground, no low sun to blind him. No weakness in his stance. I ready myself to fight fairly. A shout from the crowd, some fool falling off a stool no doubt, causes Lucetto to pause. He refocuses on me twitchily. It is said some need to be free of distraction to fight. Perhaps Lucetto is one such man. Let's see, talking was always a strength of mine. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. I'm pretty sure diplomacy is my worst stat. And I was for the longest time known as the shy, and I am actually shy. No, I should concentrate on the fight. That would just be stupid. A screeching chorus of metal on metal rings out as two blades scrape down each other's lengths, sparks glittering as they fall to the ground. I look for advantages, thinking back to when I considered distracting my opponent with words. The duel is still so close. Its victor could still beat either of us. We advance upon each other once more. We are both battered, both tired, and there can be only one winner. I must remember my training. 73% chance I increased moderately. Let's see, what are you, scared? No. One final bluff might decide this. Come then, let us fight. 78% chance to increase. No, I must remember my training. My weary thrust goes wide, my opponent contemptuously not even bothering to weave out of its inaccurate attempt. Instead, I find myself instantly on the defensive, parrying blow after blow, without being able to answer with any of my own. I backpedal desperately, weaving and dodging, anything to stay in the fight. I sense a win and rush to claim it before Lucetto recovers. He withers under my flurrying blows, barely keeping form with his guards, until at last he steps away, yielding. The judges call an end. I have won. Victory. The bout between Bermond and Vladimir has been decided. Both contestants made a good showing of their skill, but ultimately, Bermond battered Vladimir to the ground, forcing a forfeit. Bermond is through to the semi-final. Excellent. Don't mess with Aquitainian knights. The duel quarterfinals are over. The herald booms. King Eudes II of Aquitaine, Count Charles II of Berry, Count Almerich of Klingenberg, and Bermond have reached the semifinals. My next bout will be against my fellow contestant, Count Amalrich. Let's see, I can do this. Or actually, I concede. No, I'm not conceding. I can do this. This dude has 0 prowess and only 3 martial. He's a worse diplomat. How? Did he, bribe his way into this? Well, I think he did. He's the host steward. I can do this. Thunk. My body thuds into the wooden wall at the edge of the arena. Amalric having bodily hurled me there with a snarl. Really? No sooner has he done so than Amalric's face morphs into a smug smile, and to my astonishment he turns away from me completely. Raising his arms to the baying crowd, he curls his arms up and flexes in an imitation of a traveling strongman. The cheers from the crowd redouble. Those fickle peasants are eating it up. Does he face me, coward, or I'll teach him to show his back to me. Oh, he'll lose opinion of me. Oh, I don't care. I'll teach him to show his back to me. A screeching chorus of metal on metal rings out as 2 blades scrape down each other's lengths, sparks glittering as they fall to the ground. I look for advantage, thinking back to when my opponent paused to play the crowd. The duel is still so close. Its victor could be either of us. We advance upon each other once more. We are both battered, both tired, and there can be only one winner. I must remember my training. What, are you scared? No, one final bluff, or come then, let us fight. No, I must remember my training. It served me well last time. A sonorous blow rings out as my weapon glances off a helmet, my opponent staggering backwards in a daze. I follow up quickly, a swiped feint left, a hammering blow right. I advance as my adversary backpedals desperately, my sword barely being deflected by the barest of margins. I sense a wind and rush to claim it before Amalric recovers. I catch the strong of his blade with the last of a quick string of blows, breaking his grip and sending the weapon spinning into the dirt. The judges call an end. I have won. Excellent. Victory. The bout between Bermond and Count Charles has been decided. After an unsatisfyingly one-sided bout, no one was surprised when Bermond was declared the clear winner by a resounding judgment. Bermond is through to the finals. Don't mess with the Aquitainian Knights. Excellent. The final will be me versus my knight. Perfect. Either way, I win. I either personally win, or my acclaimed knight wins. That's a win for me either way. Don't mess with Aquitainian knights. The duel semi-finals are over. The herald booms King Eudes II of Aquitaine and Bermond, the Knight of Conquest, have reached the final. I just threw that one in there myself, but my next bout was to be against my knight Bermond, but he has conceded. Conceded? I won. Of course Bermond conceded to his liege. No, of course, Bermond will concede to his liege. It is only proper. Let's see. He loses 10 opinion of me. Conceded? No, I was looking forward to fighting you, my knight. It would be a win for us either way. No, I'm not going to be arrogant like that. Conceded? I won. Queen Timor gained the trait pregnant. Excellent. Duel, riposte. Oh, we are actually fighting. Good. A screeching chorus of metal on metal rings out as two blades scrape down each other's lengths, sparks glittering as they fall to the ground. I look for advantage, thinking back to when my opponent paused to play the crowd. That was the last fight. I am winning this fight by some margin. I just need to hold it together for a few more moments. We advance upon each other once more. We are both battered, both tired, and there can be only one winner. I must remember my training. No, I'll stick with the I must remember my training part. Oh, he's conceding, but he's making a show of it. Got it. I must remember my training. Trumpets sound, the crowd clamors, competitors begin to assemble. The contest is over, and someone's limelight is being readied. A herald steps forward, voice booming out across the scene. After many trials, some tribulations, and above all else some truly spirited competition, King Eudes beats Bermond in the final. Eudes is our winner. Truly, there are none in East Francia that can match my skill. I won! I actually won! Let's see. I won my 20 gold wager, I gained 25 gold, I gained 150 prestige, I gained 70 gold. I gained Gifted Duelist for 5 years. What does that give me? 3 prowess and +2 prowess per level of fame? Ooh, that is nice. And my Hostiliter trait experience gain plus 10%. Will receive a prize when the grand tournament concludes. Bermond gained 75 prestige. As Bermond is a landless knight, his liege Yu gained 35 prestige. He also gained 30 gold. donates some of his prize money to his liege. I get 5 gold from him. What else was it? He's a faithful landless knight. He donates most of his prize to me, to his liege. I get another 3. He splits his prize money with me. I get another 3. So out of the 30 that he got, he gave me 10 of it. Well, that's very nice of you, but it was completely unnecessary. You won it. I'm perfectly content for you to keep your prize money. Excellent. I won. I actually won. Grand Tournament conclusion. The sun comes down on the final day of the tournament, and the massed crowds begin to disperse. I find myself ruminating over the results. My team carried the day in the melee. My superiority with the blade had me take home the prize in the duel. I was unable to find any good candidates to join the ranks of my knights. Oh well, I look forward to the next one. What a great occasion. I gained 11 trade experience in horse and 39 in foot. King Dietzwin's Grand Tournament conclusion. Melee winner Yudz's team. Alright. King Yudz, the Honorable of Aquitaine, gained 75 prestige, 30 gold. Melee victor for 5 years. Gained 150 prestige, 70 gold. Gained gifted duelist for 5 years. Excellent. Yeah. Finish Grand Tournament. So I got a new prize brooch. This one is my prize brooch, as opposed to my father's. Awarded to Duke Yudes by Bishop Joffrey. This one, however, was awarded to... Wait, where is it? I thought I just got a prize brooch, did I not? Oh, I suppose I did not get a prize. That's fine. I got money. Most of all, I am no longer known as the Shy. I am now the Honorable. And we'll have to get home next time. This has been Crusader Kings 3, Angevin Dreams, and I am some guy you've never heard of. Unless, of course, you have.